bring your next comic right up. He's a very funny individual. Give it up for John. No, sorry. Give it up for Trevor. No, Curl. Let me try that again. Trevor Curl, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Give it up for Eric, wonderful host, and Craig. Hey. Yeah. Awesome. Did you think I was coming back up? You guys were like, fuck that guy, holy shit. I know, oh my god, the guy from Hamilton. Well, a little confession though. I just recently stopped wetting the bed. I know. So I'm sleeping in my car now. It's a tough time in Hamilton. I don't know if you guys have ever been. You have. Why'd you leave? Why did you leave? Okay, cool. Smart. Yeah. I'm having some car troubles recently though. Smells like piss. Yeah, it's a tough time. It's a tough time. But no, actually, got it on my truck like the other day and it was still running. Yeah, so once I got the guy out of it trying to steal it, everything was all good. It's good times. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Growing up, I spent a lot of time at my friend's house. I don't know if you guys did that too. Your parents didn't want you home, right? That's what we did. You know, you're on the house. But I don't know if anyone had IBS growing up. It was a tough time. So you had 4 hours at your friend's house, right? You spend 3 hours in the bathroom. Right? You don't want to be that guy that plugs the toilet. So I actually got really good at fixing the toilet. So I kept on inviting over, like, yeah, invite Trevor back over, and he fixes that toilet. He's actually pretty good. I actually got so good at it, that's actually my day job now. I am actually like a real life plumber, if you didn't know. The thing is, though, with the IBS, I just swing from stall to stall with plungers, you know? It's just like, you hear me coming, it's crazy. It's not my parts, it's the plunger, I swear to God. Yeah. It's a weak bladder, or it's I don't know, IBS, I don't know what's getting me in the plumbing, but good times, good times. But yeah, any Leafs fans in here?
Yeah.
It's a tough time being a Leafs fan right now, I know. I actually watched the replay the other day, against Florida, and I actually still thought we had a chance of winning that game. Yeah, I know, delusional for who we are. It's like, well, what's wrong with us, right? What's wrong with us? But being a Leafs fan, you obviously got to be a fan of golf, right? Yeah. Right? Come on now. When they say you're either good at sex or you're good at golf. I'm good at neither. It's not for a lack of trying. I just haven't figured out which one I want to excel in, right? I'm addicted yet. I'll figure it out one day. But I actually got a buddy that I golf with. He's got a hole-in-one recently. Anyone with a hole-in-one? You have a hole-in-one. A real hole-in-one? A par 3? Like, best day of your life or what? Yeah, okay. This guy, he has 3 of them now. Okay, we call him 3-in-1. Right, that's his nickname. So I saw him the other day last weekend and I said, hey man, I would love to get a hole-in-one. And he goes, Trevor, you do have a hole-in-one. And I do, on a golf simulator. That's not the same thing. That's like, that's a video game, right? That's like me saying I have a 20 kill streak in Call of Duty, right? I don't have one of those in real life. So I used to be a serial killer before I got into comedy. Yeah, I would believe it too. So next year we're actually doing a Netflix series. We're looking at Timothée Chalamet. You guys can kind of see it, but we're going to see if we can pull off a mustache. Because when they do, goddamn it, we're 2 people on either side pulling it. It's tough. But back to being a serial killer, I couldn't stomach it anymore, right? So I sat down with my doctor and he said, Trevor, you eliminate that gluten. So I'm no longer burning bowls of cereal, but I am enjoying 3 favorite meals. One of them being cardboard, which is like pizza, water, pussy. Yeah. Unless that pussy has the yeast infection, right? It's gonna shit in the bed, piss in the bed, right? It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not like that. It's not my car. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Recently, we were talking about music. I got into music actually at a young age. Played the piano. Kind of stopped. Got into it a couple years ago. But started taking lessons again. I'm stuck on this song called the Hokey Pokey. I'm sure you guys know this song, right? But every time I go to play this song, I put my right hand in. I take my right hand out. The music's not fun. I turn around to my teacher, and they look at me and they say, Trevor, that's what it's all about. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, Darren Hall's texting me right now. I just want to circle back to golf. Being such a bad golfer, I just got a new club in my bag. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's called Uber. It's a new driver, puts me right in the middle of the fairway. And I even got Uber X. It's an extra shot in the green. Call that BJ Singh. Gets me 3 majors. But I got my eyes on 15 majors, so I'm using Uber Black now. Only problem is I got a divorce, back problem. You know, it's a tough time for me. It's a tough time for me. Cool. Any superhero fans in here? Yeah, you see they're making a new Superman movie? Yeah, I had a buddy come up to me and he said, hey, see who's playing the new Superman? And it's fucking Clark Kent. Next you're gonna tell me what, Bruce Wayne's Batman? And this same guy who was a racist told me that Spider-Man was Miles Morales. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's been a tough time for me though. Not speaking of the murders of serial killer, but I've been going to a lot of funerals. Hey guys, it's been a tough time. But at these funerals, I've been getting into collecting a lot of eulogy cards. Got a stack in my truck actually. I'm looking for an Uncle Rick tonight. I have an Uncle Joe if you guys want to trade. But the Uncle Rick has to be the hologram. So you shine it up to the light, it has the potential to come back to life. Just the idea behind that, okay? Got my eyes on one special card though. Been hanging out at a couple of retirement homes. Looking for the blue eyes white grandpa. Yeah, you get 3 of those and you combine that becomes racist. Just like my ex-girlfriend. She kept on dropping that hard R, man. Like, I couldn't believe it. She kept on calling me Trevor. And clearly my name is Trevor. But my homies call me Trevor. I'm going to end on this one, guys, but we were talking about weed smokers. I love how everyone wooed on the weed smokers, but everyone who, like, with mushrooms, they just kind of just raised their hand. Wasn't? The one thing with the wooing, though, I just got to step out of this other joke, is that I think that people who woo are secretly closet tired people. Just think about that. They're just trying to keep themselves awake. They're not excited for anything that you're doing. Okay? Exactly. I'm boring this man. Get him off the stage. Okay. Finishing this joke though. Okay, so I used to smoke weed, took a break of smoking weed. I don't know if you guys are familiar with smoking weed and you just take a break, you get these crazy fucking dreams. Vivid dreams, okay? To the point where you're like hallucinating, like, man, that was fucking real. Okay, so I'm watching this guy play video games before bed. He's playing a game called Max Payne. My dream, I'm Max Payne, flying through the air. A great fucking time. Next night, he's playing Dead by Daylight. You guys ever played that game? There's 4 survivors, and there's 1 killer. Okay, I'm one of the survivors. I'm like waking up now in cold sweat thinking I'm getting a kill. It's crazy, right? On the other end of it, I'm like, man, I gotta switch it up, okay? So before bed, I'm now watching porn. But instead of cold sweats, I'm looking at covered in warm semen. It just you know, trying to explain that, you know, the piss, the cold sweats, the shit, you know, trying to go to bed with me at night, you know, it's not a good time. But that's me. I'm Trevor. Thanks for having me. Love you guys. Appreciate it.
Keep it going for Trevor Curl, ladies and gentlemen. Curly guy straight from the 80s. Dude, I fucked up his intro so hard. I'm so sorry, Trevor. I almost called him Trevor Noah. Can you believe it? I was about to call him John Oates, then I almost called him Trevor Noah. Can we try again? Okay, Trevor Noah, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. All right.